It is our Feel Good Friday seniors session. This session is designed especially to help our elderly, our vulnerable, the less mobile, and anyone that just fancies a low impact workout today. We'll be doing seated exercises as well as options. I have got my lovely lab with everyone on Zoom, which is great. To see you all, and I am also streaming on my YouTube channel at Feel Good with Lavina, where you have over 60 seconds saved on YouTube, and on Zoom you should be able to see my mother-in-law as well, Mahendra Mehta, who is kindly going to be demonstrating and inspiring the elderly, I hope, to get moving and to keep active from home. If you would like to join my seniors WhatsApp group, please subscribe to my free weekly newsletter. The link is on my website, feelgoodwithlavina.com, and then you'll get all the session reminders and the login details just specifically for this session. We also send a link out to the saved session, so you can do another one for homework for me. And we're going to start today with our mobility. We then go into some lovely strength training. So I've got, in terms of equipment, I've got some tins. When you start progressing, so just start with body weight first with all the strength exercises. But as you progress, you can start adding or increasing your weight. So I have a selection here. But you just go with what you can do. It's your workout. I think my Instagram, has just stopped there for some reason. So I'm just going to restart that session there. There must be an overload, I think, at the moment. So let's see if I can get this going again. So just give me 1 minute, everyone on YouTube and Zoom. So yes, we are hopefully live again on Instagram for our senior session today. I have a selection of weights here. I have a resistance band. If you don't have one of these, a pair of old tights will do. Anything with a bit of stretch, maybe a gown tie or a belt. And if you don't have equipment, do not worry. It's suitable for body weight exercises, on the chair, also standing options, a nice low impact workout. We're going to get going. I've got some music on in the background, which I will turn down, but just to start with, close your eyes. We're going to really try and take a nice, big, positive inhale. We're going to raise the arms up as we inhale and exhale any negativity, stress, anxiety all away. Taking a few more of these, just close your eyes, lovely deep breaths in, filling those lungs with positive fresh air, exhaling any stress, anxiety all away. One or two more, take a nice big inhale, reaching those arms up, lengthening the body, and exhale, good. And one final one, nice big long inhale, and really exhale, extend, lengthen that lovely breath out, and relax. I always try and start with a bit of breathing technique. I've shown you some techniques before. When you get anxious, when you get stressed, the UK situation is still one where we need to stay at home, and I know it's hard on everyone, all ages. So use some of the breathing techniques, simply just relaxing your breath and closing your eyes and taking a few deep breaths in and out will calm your body and your mind. So let's start with, we do our mobility to begin. I'd like you to try and, this piece, try and rather than sitting like this, which we are all becoming as we sit for too long with screens or on the sofa or on our desk, we want to try and retract the shoulder blades, bring them back, and set them down your spine. So you can practice that with me. You can just bring your shoulders up to your ears, bring them slightly back so they're squeezing in the back together, and then bring them down. So these are our shoulder blades. We're trying to really lift them up, bring them back, and keep them down. Ideally, we would be sitting in this position, and if you can, this workout, try and think about engaging your belly button towards your spine so that we're training our core muscles, which are so important as well. We're going to relax our hands. We're just going to simply do some neck circles, loosening out our neck. Nice big circles. Inhaling and exhaling as we go round. Just see how your body feels today. Excellent. And then let's change direction. 3 or 4 in your own time. Try to relax the shoulders. You might feel a couple of little clicks and creaks. I'm feeling them too. 1 more, well done, and back to the middle. We're going to do the same with our shoulders, just simply placing our hands on our shoulders. We're going to start with some nice big shoulder rolls all the way in and out, drawing big circles with our elbows, and focus on your breath. Inhale and exhale. This is a lovely movement that's going to help warm your heart chakra as well. So it should give you that lovely feel good feeling. Inhale and exhale. Let's go 5 the other way, coming up and round. I mean, this workout is for seniors, but a lot of these exercises are so beneficial for anyone working from home, even our children that are homeschooling. We are all unfortunately sitting for too long at the moment at desks, and it takes its toll. So just loosening out. You can show your family members some of these exercises and relax. Lovely. We're going to do some spinal twists. So warm the spine up. You're going to place your hands onto opposite shoulders. You can lift the elbow slightly up, and we're just going to slowly twist around, breathing out as we twist a few inches. You follow your arms with your eyes and back to the middle. It's just a little movement. Exhale, twisting around, and inhale. Excellent. Squeezing round. So you should feel that in the middle part of your back, this thoracic spine area, the upper and middle part, which gets quite tight. Good. Just do 1 more on each side. Exhale. Inhale. Just relax the shoulders. Twisting round. And inhale. You should also feel that maybe on your stomach muscles here as well. We'll do some side reaches, still warming up. So we're going to lengthen up and over and exhale. We'll lengthen up and over. We're keeping this dynamic as we warm up. So a little bit faster than we would hold the stretches at the end, because we're warming everything up, waking the body up. Well done. Good. It's lovely to see lots of you on Zoom. Great work. Reaching up and over. Give me a little wave on Zoom. That's it. And 1 more. Well done. And relax. We're going to do our banded exercises. So if you don't have a band, do not worry. I'm going to show you seated and standing. Those of you on Zoom can see my lovely mother-in-law, Nisha Ben, Mahendra Mehta. She will be doing the seated options as well for you. And I'll show you a mixture of standing and seated. Depending on the band you've got, the resistance, they're different colors. Some are easier than others. But you can adjust that by moving your hands closer together to make it harder. And start off nice and loose, just to see how your body feels. I'm going to show you one seated, the shoulders back. We're doing our shoulder floss, that lovely movement that I prescribe daily. Like flossing our teeth, up and over. If you can't get your arms all the way back, just see what your range of movement is like. And if they can't stay straight, just do what you can. You can even bend your arms. Over time, hopefully there should be a nice, smooth, even movement. So sometimes you see one side going up and the other one staying down. I'm also going to show you standing. So if anyone does want to stand, inhale and exhale. Breathing through, really giving those shoulders that lovely range of movement. This is a great one. When we're sitting too long, just get some shoulder flossing in every day and think of me. Good. You can make it harder by moving your hands closer together, then you have more resistance and you pull the band up and over. This is something I try and do every single day. It's just such a simple movement you can do anywhere in your home. Even if anyone's working from home, turning off their Zoom cameras and just getting some simple movements in. Let's do 2 more. So we're doing a bit longer today because you can actually do a whole workout with just a band. I've got quite a few on my Instagram, low impact ones as well, but you should start feeling the lactic acid in those muscles, that little burning sensation as you increase the reps. Relax, good. We're going to do the same with the band now, but we're going to do a nice cross-body opener. You can bring your arms to the middle and forward, straight out as the rest place. Or if you get tired, drop them down. Otherwise, you're going to go across the body. Lovely. My mother-in-law is demonstrating on Zoom, so you can see both of us. She's doing seated. I'll do standing. Exhale. Inhale. Lovely. I can see my mom as well on Zoom. Good adventure. Well done, everyone. Smile. Enjoy this lovely length that we're creating for the body. Breathe out as you pull and extend. Can you feel it yet? You should be feeling this. My arms feel it too. If it gets too much with a band, you can even just open out like this with your arms opening out. Let's do 2 more, team. We are working as a feel-good virtual community, so I don't want you to feel alone. We're all together. And last one, and relax. Well done. Give those arms a little shake. Did you feel that on Zoom? Very good. Okay, I can see thumbs up. So we're going to work this muscles here, which are our latissimus dorsi. So the lat muscles that help support your back. And we're going to try a movement. I'll show you standing from the back. I'm going to keep my arms up and I'm going to bring my elbow down and round. And I'm using the tension on the band to squeeze these muscles here. So I'll show you from the side as well, that my elbow's staying to the side and down and round and squeezing up. So just try one side. You can do this seated too. We're squeezing that elbow down and round. Try and keep the other arm nice and straight above your head. Use the band, maybe a little bit less resistance to start. So we bring that elbow, and I'm coming a little bit closer because I want you to try and bring that elbow down and round so that you engage these muscles. They're quite a hard one to engage. Just turn that music off for a little while and we will do a couple more. So I want you to try and feel it. So you squeeze and release. Exhale, squeeze and release. As that elbow comes around, really try and focus your brain on the muscles, these areas that we're trying to work. 2 more on this side, squeeze and release. It's nice and controlled to really squeeze and release. If you can't, that's fine. You can even do it with your arms and try and really target the muscle as you do it. So you can do it without the band as well. The other side for about 10 repetitions. Put that arm up and we're going down, squeezing and release. Lovely. Think about the muscles you're working. We want to keep our brains fit in these workouts as well. So the more we use them, and they're sending the messages through those neurons down to those muscle groups, squeezing, breathe. Inhale, squeeze up, well done. 2 more, team. Lovely. And the last one, squeezing round and release. So you could do that seated or standing, with or without a band. We're going to do a little last movement for our warm-up, which is a lovely one. We're going to imagine we're sunflowers and we are growing in the sun. I can see some of you on Zoom. I have a lot of participants on Zoom today with the sun shining in to your kitchen. So imagine you are actual sunflowers, seated or standing. You're going to bring your body down. Let's try and hook our hands on opposite elbows. Relax your head down. And then you're going to scoop your up and over. Breathing in. Inhale. Exhale, coming all the way down and round. And then you're going to grow the other way into that beautiful sunflower. Inhaling and exhaling. Now you can see my mother in the room. So she'll stay seated. I'll show you standing. Doing me standing. You're going to grow nice and tall like a beautiful sunflower. Inhale. Exhale, coming round. Breathe through. So really focus on giving your body this lovely mobility work, which is so important right now as we are seated in lockdown for far too long. Good, lovely. Let's go for 2 more. I'm going to put that music back on as well, just to give us a nice little bit of ambiance as we train. You can visualize, like I always say, you can visualize being in your favorite place, maybe in a beautiful big field or on the beach. As we train, transport yourself to somewhere lovely and relax. So when you get to the bottom, just roll up your spine and come to a nice neutral spine position. We should be feeling a little bit warmer and just a little bit looser now. We're going to go into our strength training, and this is so important as we age to help prevent things like osteoporosis. Now, I am saying seniors, but a lot of ages are coming on these workouts, which is great. If you're more able, while I'm talking and while I'm explaining, because I have new people join every single week, you can keep your steps up. I'm doing the challenge for brain tumor research, 10,000 steps, and I'm encouraging everyone, even as they're sitting and watching TV or working from home, you can get your steps in simply by moving your arms and pretending you are outside walking away. So if you have the energy today, keep those steps up in our rest periods. That's a way to keep challenging yourself through these workouts. I will explain the first movement. You can use some simple tins, or you can just start off with your body weight. We're going to bring the elbows up to shoulder height. So my elbows are my shoulder height. And as I bring them out, I'm bringing them just into this 90-degree bend. So can you see a nice 90-degree bend in my arms? out here, and then we're going to squeeze in and out. Now practice without the weights to begin with, and think about the muscles that we're working here. We're working these chest pec muscles, which are supporting our shoulders, and then we're going into our upper back. So there's quite a few muscles that we can really focus on to help build strength. And you can then, let's try for 10 repetitions. If you want to use some light weights, you could just grab some tins, any safe household objects, and we're going to just do 10 chest presses. So we're coming in and we're squeezing out. Try and keep that 90-degree bend in those arms if you can. Keep your back nice and straight. Your stomach muscles are engaged this whole workout. Good, so breathe, squeeze as we squeeze, we're exhaling, inhale as you release. So breathe out on the hard part of the movement, inhale as you come in, good. Squeezing through and release. Let's do 4 more, team. 4, lovely, and 3, squeezing in, good. And 2, excellent. Are your shoulders nice and relaxed, elbows high, and release. Ooh, I can feel those. Can you feel that, everyone on Zoom? Yes, thumbs up, because we've done a lot of mobility work on the upper body to start and get warm. The next challenge on the second set is to use our brains to help prevent things like dementia, Alzheimer's, reducing our risk, and just keeping our fit as we exercise. A lower body movement, we're going to strengthen the calves, which are our lower leg muscles. As we lift our heel up, I want you to squeeze these calves and release. So just practice that calf raise. So heels are coming up, squeezing these tight and release. Shall we try and do both together? So you're going to come in this starting position, and as we squeeze in, those heels are also going to come up. Exhale, squeeze those calves and release. Let's do 9. You can do as many reps as your body allows. This is your workout. Today, if you can only manage a few of these, that's fine. Anything you're doing is better than nothing. So every single minute of exercise is going to help you. Good. 5 more. Breathe out. Breathe in. Can you lift those heels any higher? Squeeze those leg calf muscles. And 3. Inhale. 2. Squeeze up. Good. And last one. Great work. So a nice, easy one to do when you're watching TV, when you're just sitting for too long. Keep some movement in your day. We're now going to add in a shoulder press. So this is another functional movement, really important movement. If you're trying to reach up, put things on your shelf yourself. And we're talking about independence here as we age. So we're trying to keep functional activities. So for our shoulder press, we're going to keep our light weight, so you don't have to use any weights to start. You can just focus on the muscles by your ears, palms facing forward, and you're going to squeeze up and bring them back towards your ears. So try not to drop all the way down. I want you to keep that tension in the muscles, and this is the rest place here. So squeezing up, exhale and inhale. You don't have to go heavy. You're going to focus on your muscles. So try and keep, you can do this standing. If you do the first set standing with me, just keep your knees soft, core engaged. If anyone wants to stand, exhale, inhale. I'm just coming a little bit closer to show you. that I am keeping my palms facing forwards, and then I'm bringing those weights by my ears. Well done. Squeeze up and down. Good. Squeezing up. Lovely on Zoom. Well done. Last 2 reps. Breathe out as you push and release. I've got very light weights, but I'm making it hard by focusing on the muscles. Good. Relax. You're going to feel strong today, I hope, in the upper body. And it's so important as we age, we lose our muscle mass, you lose your bone density. Sarcopenia, osteoporosis is all so common, but a lot of it in terms of strengthening is going to help when you start adding weights. And maybe next week you can try with slightly heavier, maybe from tins to water bottles. Same exercise, we're going to do it seated, but this time we're going to challenge our brains again, and we're going to bring in a leg raise. Now, as I lift a leg off the ground, what am I doing? I'm not just lifting it, I am squeezing all these muscles that support the knee, especially these quad muscles. As soon as I lift, I want you to really focus. You can even put your hand, the first few reps, practice. So when you're watching TV and just sitting there, you could be strengthening these muscles. You can add holds if you're just doing it when you're watching TV. So we're going to try and do alternate legs with the shoulder press to keep our brains lovely and fit as well. Well done, everyone. Give me a smile on Zoom. I want you to enjoy exercise. Make it something that is fun, right? So let's do this. Feel good, team. Let's go. Squeeze up, lift and lengthen that leg and release. Good. Breathe out. Exhale. Lift that leg. Good. Release. As we lift the leg, think about tightening, contracting those muscles. Good. Bring those tins or bottles down by your ears, palms facing forward, shoulder press, and we're alternating. If it's too hard to do the legs, just do one of the movements, that's fine. Either the shoulder press or the leg extension. Can we do 4 more, team? Well done. And 3, breathe out. Good, and 2. These are light weights, but I'm really tensing and squeezing. And last one. Yay, well done. Give everything a little shake off and give yourselves a little walk when you're ready so you can get those steps in from home. And do the upper body muscles feel like they've worked on Zoom? Yeah, good. I can see some of you already ready to go. So, you know, every single week I have to get in our sit and stand. It's like our squat. I'm going to show you a few versions. So for people that find it hard to stand up on their own, you can use your chair as support. If you have hand rests, use them. We are keeping our feet wide. We're making sure our knees always go out in the same direction. And when I get up, side before, and you can watch this all back on YouTube where it's all saved on my channel. Make sure your knees back. So what I don't want to see this. I'm doing a big X here. I don't want to see these knees coming forward. Yeah, that's too much pressure on the knees. I want your weight to stay in your heels, and even as you're coming up, your knees are staying behind the toes. Can you see the difference there? Thumbs up on Zoom if you understand that we don't want any extra pressure on these knees. So it's these little teaching points that I want to make sure, because we're a virtual community, I can't see you and check everyone's squat. but I want to make sure you try and do it properly. So keep the weight in your heels. Let's start. We always activate by holding the chair, even if I know some of you can stand yourselves easily. We're going to squeeze up just a few inches and release. That's our activation. And when we activate, that means squeezing all these muscles and release. Good. And we breathe out as we come on the hard part. Inhale as you slowly go back down. So we're not rushing sitting back down. We're using the muscles to go time under tension to make them stronger, yeah? One more just to activate and coming down. Now, I know a lot of you have been doing these workouts since March or April. You know, if you've done this before, we're going to go into the full sit and stand. If you can't, you just hold onto your chair and just go a few inches. Let's try for those that can, all the way up. I'm squeezing, my stomach is in for balance, my glutes, my thighs. You can keep your hands here if you don't need support, it's harder. Slowly coming down, knees are always out. I keep my feet wide on purpose for a nice space of support. Let's go for 10, squeezing up. Squeeze those glutes, it's at the top there. Slowly down, good. And 8, lifting up. Inhale, slowly down. Try and stay with me on Zoom. Very good. 7, squeeze up. Are you tightening all your muscles? Is your brain telling everything to tighten? Focus on it. Good. Lovely. Last 5, everyone. Coming up. Are you squeezing tight? Lowering nice and slow. Good. And 4. Breathe out. Slowly down. Good. Nice and slow today. There's no rush. 3. We want to do things properly and really get some strength in our lower bodies. 2. This is working all the lower leg muscles. It's a big compound move, so it's multiple joints and muscles. Last one, everyone. And slowly back down. Great work. Now, I did show some of you this option, which is a bit more advanced, so you don't have to do it. I'm just showing. If you had a chair or your table, I don't want to be moving furniture on your own, but be careful. If you had some support, you can actually do the squat. This is the standing version, the same way as we just did. You imagine sitting back down and squeezing up. Now, can you see, again, I'm coming really close because I'm very pernickety about squats. And I want you to do, as I sit back, these knees are not coming forward. The weight is in my heels and I'm squeezing up. So you can do it holding your chair. This is for people that want to progress a little bit because you've been doing these for a while. If not, do the same as we just did, and I'll show that version as well. So we're sitting back, imagine the chairs behind you, squeezing up. Inhale, good, bend those knees, and squeeze up. Now try and keep your body upright. I know a lot of you are coming like this. I want you to keep the body upright, and use your legs. So if you watch me, imagine sitting back and down, squeezing up. Is that Sanuben Pankania? Beautiful chair squat there. Hopefully she can hear me. Very good. I can see lots of you doing really well there. Just try a couple and up. Make sure your knees are always in line with your toes. 2, hold on to your support. And last one, I'm just watching you on Zoom. Amazing. Some of you have progressed. And if you are new to my sessions, please stay on the chair. We've been doing the chair version for months now, and you can aim to do for homework in a few days' time 3 sets of 10. That would be the goal. And we're going to do one last version from the chair. You can stay with or without weight, but we're going to add in our shoulder press. So you can use a light weight, maybe 2 tins, just something very simple. And we're going to add in our shoulder press to make it a full body move. You've got to use your core now as you stand to make sure you keep balance, yeah? So we're going to inhale, exhale, squeeze up, and then bring that weight down slowly down. Good. If you don't want to lift all the way up, you have the holding the weight here. So it's adding onto your body weight. This is where your strength training really works as you progress. You can add a little bit more weight each time. If you want to raise that trophy up and you've done it before, I always award you all an imaginary trophy for taking part, investing in your health in these sessions. 4 and release. Good. And 3, squeezing up all the way. Nice and slow down. And 2, good. You should feel nice and warm. You're definitely burning some calories, but we are exercising for sanity, not vanity. And relax. Good. All the health benefits. So you should feel a bit out of breath now from strength training. You're burning fat, but building lean muscle. And all that means for me right now is that we are hitting the government guidelines of trying to do 30 minutes, maybe 3 10-minute walks a day, even if they're on your chair, and 2 or 3 strength training workouts, which is why I'd love you all to go on my YouTube and do another session before Friday next week as homework. And you can even, join the seniors WhatsApp group. I'll give you all the links. It's on my newsletter on my website, the link for that. We're going to go into our cardio section. So you should already feel warm, but we're going to get some nice stress relieving. So I'm going to move these weights out of the way. I'm going to show you some standing and seated options. Those of you on Zoom can see my mother-in-law. She'll stay seated. We're going to add in our boxing. You don't have to use weights. So just, if you can, just start off, beginners or anyone that doesn't want to use weight, let's start punching away any stress, any anxiety, any tension. And we're going to add in our lovely high knees. So we're lifting the hips, the legs from our hips, and we're keeping these hip joints nice and mobile, moving through with our punches. So punching and those lovely marches. Let's go. High knees if you can. Mummy's showing you seated on Zoom. I'm going to show you standing, and if anyone does want to use just some very light weights, if you want to stand, I'm trying to raise my knee around my belly button height eventually, and we are punching our way through this pandemic. Come on, we can fight, we can stay positive, and we can stay strong, body and mind. Keep going, everyone. Lovely work. That's it, team. Last 10 seconds. We're raising the heart rate. Take some deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Give yourselves a clap. That was amazing work on Zoom. I'm so proud of you all. I will come and talk to everyone at the end on Zoom, but it's just, this is the most rewarding session I do because I just love seeing all of you, wherever you are exercising whatever age. Age is not a limit at all. You can still move. Are you feeling good, everyone? Breathe. As your stamina and your fitness increases, you'll be able to recover to that heart rate, that normal heart rate, a lot quicker as well. So it's a good way to test your fitness. I'm obviously still out of breath, you can hear there. We're going to do a nice seated walk or a run. You can come up. So if you're seated, I want you to move your arms. We're going to do this for about 30 seconds. If anyone wants to, you can do it standing with me. You can come into a nice slow walk or even a faster paced walk. I mean, there's people able, I can see some of you good. Core in tight. You can stay seated. My mother-in-law is also on this, so she's standing at the moment, but you can do this seated. I'll show you seated. Keep going. Just imagine we are outside, walking on the beach. We will one day soon. Come on, 10 seconds. In a beautiful park, around some nature. Lovely. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest and breathe. Well done, well done. I'm going to just use that as a little warm-up almost. We're going to go back to our last punching. So we're going to do some boxing. If you're using weights or even without these tins, I want you to come across the body. So normally we punch forwards. This time we're going to go across the body. You're going to feel it. We've already worked our lats today as well, and our shoulders. And we're going to keep those lovely legs going if we can. As we lift the knee, I'm using my this lower part of my stomach, which is, I want you to think about, because you will then squeeze it a bit more as you lift the knee, whether you're standing or seated. So we're going to go for 30 seconds. I'm going to take a little clip of those of you I can see on Zoom, because it's so lovely to see you all. Okay, let's go team. If you've got your cameras on, give me some smiles. That's it, keep going. Watch my mother-in-law if you're on Zoom. You can see her as a split screen. Keep going, everyone. Punching through. Punch those arms out. Let me see if I can take a little quick clip of you. You all look amazing. Well done, everyone. Last 10 seconds. Punching our way, fighting through this pandemic. Great work, lifting those knees if you can, challenging our brains, keeping them fit as well. And 3, 2, and 1. Yay! Give yourselves a clap. Yay, thumbs up, breathe, take lots of deep breaths. You have worked very hard there. And whatever you can do, even if you do 10 seconds today, next week you might be able to do 15 seconds. I'm giving you 30 seconds, but you listen to your body and just do a little bit of movement. We're going to finish, obviously, because you're all stars. I want us to get in our star jumps. So we're going to quickly do our star jumps, and we're going to enjoy a lovely stretch to help prevent injury and a little treat, a reward for working so hard. We're going to do our star jumps. My mother-in-law will show you. She can do both legs together. We're raising our arms all the way out and round, clapping at the top for yourself. Give yourselves a clap. This is the finale. My mother-in-law does it both legs. I'm going to show you a standing option for anyone that wants to join me standing. It's low impact, but you bring one leg out, clapping our way. Let's go for the last 30 seconds of our cardio section. Let's go, team. Feel good, community. I'm so proud of you all. Give yourselves a clap. Keep working. You can go slow or you can even go faster. Well done. Great work. 10 seconds left. Yes, keep going. 5, 4, keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Yay! Great work, everyone. Super, super work. Your heart rate should feel like it's come up. You're working your heart, your lungs. I want you to take deep breaths. Try and recover. You can even just do a few basic steps, just cooling down, bringing that heart rate down before we do a nice relaxing stretch. These are stretches you can do on the sofa when you're feeling tight or achy, if you've been sitting for too long, any time of the day. We are going to bring one leg forward. Your heart rate should be a little bit higher like mine. So we're hitting aerobic zone where I can still talk, but your breathing is faster. So try and take deep breaths, bring it back to normal, have some fluids, have a little sip of water if you have it handy. I hope you are all keeping hydrated. So let's reach up. I'm bringing one leg forward. I'm going to bring those toes towards me so I get a lovely long straight leg. I'm reaching those arms up. Inhale and then exhale, coming forwards. I'm going to relax my head, reach those hands either to your feet, even your shins or your knees. Just keep the legs straight. You should feel a lovely stretch. Relax your head and neck and try and take 2 or 3 deep breaths here. Focus on your inhale and exhale, maybe just going a little 1 or 2 millimeters deeper. Hold here, stretching out the arms, the back, relaxing the head and neck, and slowly roll up. Well done. So really important to stretch. Please don't ever skip the stretching part. Let's lengthen the other side. Breathing in here. Toes are flexed towards me. And we're slowly bringing the upper body towards the thigh. And relaxing. Just reach where you can. You may even see some benefits in terms of your flexibility because we do stretch every week. Over time, you might be able to just reach a little bit further. That is something to celebrate as well, yeah? Well done. Your body is progressing, it's getting stronger, maybe more flexible. 2 more breaths. Last inhale, exhale, slowly roll up. Nice and slow. Amazing. We're going to do a nice glute stretch here. So I'm going to bring one foot on the opposite knee. You should feel this around the outer glute area here, depending on how tight you are. You're going to just put a little bit of pressure. Your knee may be up here. So you may want to just try and ease it down, and you may already feel a nice release around the hips and the glutes. If you can go further, otherwise just stay here. You can bring your chest down towards that shin and hold here. I can feel a lovely stretch on this outer glute muscle. When we're sitting for too long, we can get back pain, hip pain. It's all linked. Everything gets tight. Inhale, exhale. One more breath in. And then exhale, slowly come up to seated. Good. Let's try the other side. So you may just want to stay here. That's absolutely fine. You may just want to ease out and push a little bit, not too much pressure so you can feel it on this outer glute. Otherwise, shoulders back, spine nice and straight. Inhale, you can come down and reach a little bit forward, bringing my chest towards my shin, depending on how it's feeling for you. If you can, flex this foot. So that means bring the toe towards the knee. It's just going to help protect this knee joint a little bit more. So keep the foot nice and straight rather than pointed. 2, and 1. Good. So by flexing, I mean always my toes are coming towards me, even in this position, yeah? We are going to do a nice eagle stretch. So we're going to bring our arms round, open out, and we're going to wrap them around, one arm over the other. And if you can, you try and just link your palms together. If you can't, just go to where you are. Now bring your elbows up to shoulder height, and you should feel a nice release going all the way around the top part of my back, my thoracic spine, my shoulders. Just do what you can. Don't worry if you're just here. Just try and bring your elbows a little bit further forward so that your upper back really feels that lovely release. Inhale and release. Well done. Remember which arm you did, hopefully. You're going to try and do the other arm underneath now, linking them across and then just joining them up where they can. Don't worry if your palms don't meet. Maybe you're just here and you lift your shoulders up. Good. Just round out that top part of the back. Inhale and exhale. And release. Well done. We're going to do an extra stretch. I know I'm going over time, but we feel like we've worked a lot of our upper body. Breathing up. Just bring this elbow back. This hand comes just down into the middle of my back here. And I put a little bit of pressure on this elbow just to bring it back. This is a lovely release. You should feel that all the way down your triceps. The underarm, good. Inhale and exhale. You can do these all seated. Just go onto YouTube and even watch the last 5 or 10 minutes of our workouts. If you just want to do a stretch snack, as I call them, exercise snacks, short bouts of movement through the day. Inhale and exhale, relaxing down. Amazing work. We have to finish with our Feel Good hug. I'm seeing both of my mums on Zoom. I can see them both. Whoever you are missing the most right now, phone them after this workout. Dedicate this hug to them. Open your arms out. It may be your children, your grandchildren, a friend that you haven't spoken to in ages. Inhale, exhale, wrap your arms around your body, round out your back so you're curving your spine, chin to chest. I'm opening out all my vertebra. Give yourselves a little rub to say well done and release. Well done. I'm going to give you one final Feel Good hug. I'll do it standing. I'm sending this big hug to all of you for taking part. Inhale, wrapping your arms around you. Big hug from me to you. Well done, everyone. Oh, and relax. We'll have our Feel Good finish. We are going to just finish there with our Feel Good finish. Nice big positive inhale, everyone. Exhale any negativity, stress, anxiety, all away. Final big positive inhale. Hands meet at the top. Down to your amazing heart center. Super work, everyone. I'm going to come on Zoom, so bear with me while I save this on Instagram. Thank you so much to everyone that's joining. Please share with your friends and family. I'm trying to help as many people as I can. You have my newsletter on my website, so you can get the link to join the WhatsApp group. All the sessions are saved, so subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's all free, and then you can do some extra sessions as homework. And otherwise, I will be back next Friday at 10 o'clock. Thank you to my mother-in-law as